Okay, hello everybody. I had to redo this. For some reason, it turned the entire frame. I don't know why it did that. But hopefully this comes out okay. I'm going to teach you today Russian basic personal pronouns. Now, what are personal pronouns? Some of you may know. If you've studied languages, you likely know. But personal pronouns are I, you, he, she, it, we, they. So basically it's personal to the speaker. It's a pronoun that we use. And so this is pretty much across the board in foreign languages. Once you learn it, you won't have to worry about it anymore. Not much. And so these are going to be the basic personal pronouns. Now, be forewarned, it gets complicated after this, but right now we're just going to talk about the basics. And so I'm going to give these to you, and so you can learn them if you want. So anyway, in Russian, to say I is ya, ya, and it's this guy right here, and it looks like a backwards R. And I guess I thought, well, should I teach the alphabet? And I'm like, I'm not wild about it, but I might. And there's others. I might put a link in. I tell you, I might put a link in this video about the alphabet so that you can learn that if you want it. I think I will, because I don't think I'm real pumped about teaching it. I, okay? And then I gave an example. Я, I, читаю, read, книгу, a book. Now, in Russian, we don't say and the very often at all. They just leave them out. So it makes it easier. So, я читаю книгу. I read a book. And I wrote that there for you. Okay, ты is you. Now, something I want to explain is that in English, we say you if it's one person, and we'll say you or you all if it's more than one. And the origin of you all is because many languages actually make that distinction between one person and a group. They'll actually have another word for it. But we don't do that. We do just you or you all. But in another language, you're going to, for instance, in French, you have tu, and then you have vous. And so vous is plural. Tu is singular. And so this is very similar in Russian. So this is it. Tu, and so that is you. It is informal, so you would say it like tu, mój друг, you, my friend. Okay, so or your children, or your students, or somebody that's kind of you sort of have authority over, or it would just be kind of a little more just formal and buddy type talk, if that makes sense. So, ты читаешь книгу. Now, as you may notice, this is different from this. Я читаю, ты читаешь, and that's because I'm conjugating the verb читай. What is the verb? I forget the infinitive, but anyway, means to read. So, я читаю is I read, ты читаешь is you read, but we don't want to get into that because that's a whole different lesson. But anyway, I'm just giving you an example. You read the book or a book. So then we have on is he, Anna is she, Anna, Ano is it, and moi is we, vous is you, plural formal. Now, again, I'm going to put a link for the alphabet, because you are going to say, well, that's b. No, it's not b, that's v, because that's how they pronounce it. So that would be a b in English, but it is not in Russian. It's v. So v, v. So you, and that's plural. So you, the group, okay? You, my parents. You, I don't know, you more than one, you all. It's also formal, so it can even be one person, but it might be if you say it to your doctor, if you say it to your teacher, if you say it to the president, if you say it to somebody who you want to be more formal with. So vous is you, can be plural, can even be singular but formal. All right, so, and then we have, did we do these? Yeah. Oni is they. So that's the list, and that's basic, but these are going to change later. There's going to be more complicated rules, but we're not going to talk about that right now. I'm just giving you the very basics. So, ya, I. Ya chitayo kinigo. I read a book. T, you, informal. So, like I said, your children, your students, your friends, you know, informal people you want to be buddy-buddy with, kind of. Te chitayash kinigo. You read a book. On, he. Ana, she. Ano, it. Mwe, we. And mwe is this little thing here. Again, I'm going to put something in about the alphabet because I just don't want to teach it. I'm sorry. And v, remember, that's not a B, that's a V. V, you, which can be plural, can be formal, or both. And ani, they. All right, so there it is. Hopefully the camera didn't turn it around this time, and I hope it makes some sense. And I hope you enjoyed it.